It's trying again for timing. Rupert was a man with a badge and a gun. Only God in heaven knew the things that he'd done. Racist rookie cops from the county Hardee, with 10 years on the force with the manatee. My baby, he been driving through the county Hardee, with Rupert's lights flashing for an emergency. He's slow to pass on Rupert as the smeared house believes. Rupert darted to the squad car, screaming profanity. My baby saw how Rupert was coming from behind. A racist rookie cop was chasing his mind, just looking for a reason to land his ass in jail. Arrest him for resistance, demand that he was paid. Wants him paid. Well, it's some bad luck in Hardee when a black man comes to town, and dirty cops will rob you and try to take you down. It's an all day in Hardee when the uniformed men catch, and the sheriff oversees it because a Rupert wears a badge. That old Rupert. My babe rolled down his window, Rupert fell for his gun. He said that he done stopped him because he didn't bring gold. These windows he were tinted, you got something but a hide. Then he cursed that racist name and said, I know you got drugs. You got drugs, I know. My babe rolled up his window because he knew that he was hot. And seconds came the drug dogs in the course of a pickup truck. More deputies arrived because he called another thug, because he heard my baby screaming like a field sergeant. It was in the cold. When they threatened to bust down his window, he didn't talk. Then things calmed down when he told them they all had shell shock. Cuffed him and they waited for him at the roadside. They just knew his SPD had hit the good side. They got the good side. Then they set the drug dogs out based on biases of mine. They insisted to search every nook, yet still they couldn't find. And they buried my babe still handcuffed in the back of Rupert's car. And they scolded him and said, "Oh, why did you kill him so fast?" Well, it's some bad luck in Hardee when a black man comes to town, and dirty cops will rob you and try to take you down. But it's an all day in Hardee when the uniformed men catch, and the sheriff oversees it because a Rupert wears a badge. That old Rupert. So the rookie cop had egg on his face and all yada yada. You can hear old sheriff nod his head and color the shit show. Then you see old Rupert's hands as he runs the body down. And you hear the rustle of baseball like Rupert had bells in his hand. And had bells in his hand. It was called before the judge who believed in his court. In the end, they all went black and here like cookies from Southern Sport. Fighting us now, they lost all so long ago. Their narrow-minded ignorance is really a shit show. who signs these bad cop checks. All nothing but the devil man I know now. This is not the place to do this. That song is a song I wrote back in May of 2023 called Hardee County Law. And I featured it. It's about a 10-minute song, and it tells the whole story about how my husband, Derek, was arrested in Hardee County. It was a setup that was coordinated by my ex-husband and my brother, who lived in Hardee County with Officer Rupert. They were trying to plant drugs on him. And because he made such a stink, because when Rupert approached him, he called him the N-word. And so I couldn't ever get justice for Derek on this. He ended up being arrested, falsely arrested in jail. And while he was in jail, the NAACP lawyer that I ended up hiring for $6,500 pled guilty for him in court. Time served. And my understanding through Miss Amy, okay, who was working for Goodman McGuffey, who was planted there as a paralegal, pretending to represent Derek, but really she was a spy for Donald Trump, told him that Officer Rupert was dismissed. So there was really no justice in the case. And it was also my understanding from this woman who, you know, they all lie, okay, that the second lawyer we hired, Rosie Williams, who refused to, even despite my circumstances of being homeless and everything, ended up losing her brother. I don't know how he was killed. I sent my condolences, but I basically hawked all my equipment. That's why I have a new guitar, because I've had so many of them I've had to hawk and or were stolen, and the last one was destroyed. So in the end, if this story that Officer Rupert was fired is true, there was really no justice in this case. Judge Horton, who denied him his civil rights, is still on the bench, and everybody else is covered up for the fact that this was coordinated between my ex-husband's cartel and certainly Derek's mother and my evil brother. And again, it's all about money. It was obvious that they were waiting for Derek to come through there. And I recognize that now because there was a can of whoop-ass that was planted that was tagged. And every car that Derek transferred that can of whoop-ass to, they knew exactly where we were at all times. That's how my ex-husband knew. 2 weeks after the Storm Ian hit, exactly when Joe hit him, okay, with the black Mustang, Derek was traveling through an intersection in Estero when he smashed into the side of him, flipped him 13 times in the air until he struck a sign. The truck caught on fire, and the fire department had to use the jaws of life to cut out his passenger, Morgan Cheney, who was also a plant. She was working at one point as a spy for the first lawyer we hired, Jennifer Powell. And when I showed Jennifer pictures of the Mustang and told her this is what narcissists are willing to do, she dropped the case like a hot potato, and all I got for my $2,000 was the body cam footage, which I used to produce the original video. So if you would like to go back, I may refeature it. The song is called Hardee County Law. And like I said, I never got justice in this case, but I was able to write the song and relay the story, which is 100% entirely true. Thank you for joining me.